Good morning.
Morning.
Uh, hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Let's get my Pherform shirt. Okay. Just wait another minute. See if someone else is coming on. Right. There we go. Okay. And you, good. Nice to meet you. And Esther, okay. All right, ladies. So, for those of you that are new to this class, we're kind of doing a mobility session or movement session. We're going to do what we call controlled articular rotations to start with, and I'll talk to you while we go through that. And then I wanted to add a little bit of a movement sequence today. Okay, so let's stand up and we'll start with our neck carves. So with these movements, we want to stay nice and still, feet connected to the ground. Maybe close your fists a little bit to stay connected. We're going to work on this top neck portion of the vertebrae, the spine, sorry. And we're going to essentially do the same movement for the whole spine. So you bring your chin down to your chest, you rotate your head, and then you tilt to the side. You come behind, around, tilt, tuck, and to the center. Then once you've reached this point, you're going to rotate, tilt, come behind, tilt, tuck, and to the center. So everything else stays nice and still. We're just moving that top portion of the neck. Good. To the center. Round. We'll do these a few times. Feeling a little stiff today. Whether I don't think helps. Good. Finish off your last circle here. And then we'll come to the spine. Lower down. All right, so now we're going to go further down. You have your hands crossed, but the sequence is going to be the same as you just did with your neck. So in other words, you hinge forward, you rotate, you tilt, stretch up to the top, keeping everything nice and close, tilt, tuck to the center. So that spine's going into all the different positions with this one sequence. Nice and slow and controlled. Rotating. Good. Finish off another loop. That's it. Rotating. And your breathing is just nice and slow, controlled. Cat's going crazy. She's jumping around everywhere. Cute. All right. Now we're going to move to our shoulder. So for those that are new, I kind of can stay forward. I'll show from the side. I kind of lead through. So we want to keep the torso still. You can cross your arm here so that it doesn't rotate. And then you're going to lead by the fingers to the ceiling. Okay. Once you've found that sticking point, you can't go any further that way. You start to rotate your thumb around and your bicep around so that the back of the hand comes to the side of your leg, like so. Okay. Then you're going to push it back, find that sticking point, and then I start to rotate. So see how my watch face is rotating around? Good. And then I'm coming up to the top, coming down to the center. Front view, up, find that sticking point, and then rotate to the back of the hand. There you go. Perfect. Up to the side. So just do these a few times in your own pace. Keeping this still. Up. Do one more. Then we'll do the other side. Good. And back. Good. Nice. All right, we'll do the other side. So hand up, reach, rotate. Now if the shoulder feels bad, again, you don't have to make the rotations sharp. I can just do them here if I have to, right? But if you can, try and reach those angles. Push it back. Oof, back. Nice. All right. Let's do our elbows. So hands out. Think your palms out. And then here we're just coming up. We do both at the same time. And then rotating them towards away from you and then down. So rotating and up and out. So not much movement, just slight. We'll do one more, finish this one up. Good. Excellent. Now we'll do a wrist. So wrist, you're going to keep your elbow to the side. You're going to grab your forearm, hands, palm is straight. You're going to come to your midline of your body, loop it down, come up to the other side, keeping the fingers straight, and then around. So you're making like a U shape. Yeah, that's it. Good. Let's finish it off and then we'll do the other side. Good. Hold the palm. Round, down. And the key is to try and keep them straight as you come up. See if you feel any difference between the sides. If you do, then maybe the one that's a little stiffer, you do these frequently. Or do any kind of like rotations during the day. Good. Okay. Now we'll do our hips. So we'll come down on all fours this time. Okay. And then in this position, so you make sure you're in a nice tabletop, hands directly underneath your shoulders, underneath your knees, underneath your hips. And then here, we're going to flex one foot or the leg that we're going to move. And we're going to drive that knee up to the chest. Okay. And then we're going to fire hydrant out to the side where the foot stays the same height as the knee. And we're going to push back and then come to the center. And then we're going to go back again into extension, rotation, flexion, and back. Up, out to the side, rotation around, push back. You get lots of clicks everywhere. See where your hips are at here. That's it. Yeah, extend out, down, push back. Good, let's do one more full loop here. Up, down. Back. Good. Shake it out. We can do the other side. And give your wrists a little rest here. All right. So, same position. Flex the foot, drive it up to the chest, open out to the side, push it back, and come to the back. Now, all happening just from that hip joint or socket. Good, last one. Good. Okay. So now we'll do our knee. So we're going to bring our leg up. We're going to rotate on the inside. So think of that, sorry, that, take my socks off, you can see that. Flex that foot, bring it to the midline. And then from this angle, once it's in the midline, you're going to bring it up. Not opening up all the way, like 2/3 of the way. And then from here, we rotate that leg, that bottom limb down, and then bring it down. So your foot's externally rotated here, and then internally rotated. Bring it up to extension, and then rotate, and down. Good. So flex. Good. Flex the foot. Rotate it, bring it up. Down. And then rotate. Up. Up. Down. Let's do one more. Good. All right. Let's do the other side. Hand underneath. Flex the foot. Rotate to midline. Up. Down. Rotate. Up. Good. Rotate. Up. That's it. Yeah, the cats are going nuts. Okay, good. And then we'll do our ankle. So it's the same position, okay? Except this time we're not moving our knee, we're just moving from our ankle joint. So basically, you know how we did the hand thing like this? We're doing it with the foot. So flex the foot, bring it to the midline, push it down, and then come up to the other side. And then loop around. So the knee stays still, just the ankle moves. Good. A couple more. All right, let's change the other side. Again, nice and close, flex that foot to the midline, to the outside. And up. Down at the pier, or the bridge from IFC to the pier is so packed with people with suitcases. I don't know if they're arriving or they're going to Macau today. I don't know. But you couldn't walk back IFC. It's like onslaught of people. Okay, nice. So this is a little bit of the flow we haven't done before, so bear with me. We're going to do a few different moves, and I'll just show each one as we go, and we'll do 10 reps of each. Okay, so the first one, we're lying on our back, okay, and then we're bringing our knees and our arms together, and then opening and doing the same on the other side. So kind of like crunching together. Do you guys have enough room? Yeah? Cool. Okay. So we want to get 10 reps. So we're going to bring our knees together, twist the lower hips, and then the arms together for 1. Good. And everything's kind of sliding on the ground as you do this. So then you open up, push the legs away, come to your back, and then crunch everything together. 2. Breathing, opening up, and 3. Good. Again to the other side. Opening up. 4. So make a little bit of a ball feeding position. A little bit, yeah. With those lower things. 5. Breathing in. And then as you come together, breathe out. 6. That's it. 7. 8. 9. It should look quite nice. 10. Good. Have a little rest. The next one we're going to do is we have our legs in front here and lying down, as we have just done. And then you're going to bring both legs up and roll up, back. And then you're going to bring it down. You're going to come onto one foot into a bridge. And then we're going to bring the feet together again, roll back. And then come to the other leg and bridge it up. I know, this is like ballet. Well, I don't know, but so bring the feet together, lift them up, try and bring them back over the head if you can. If not, don't worry, just bring them to where it feels good. And then come on one leg and control your weight and bridge. Hold and bring it down. That's 1. Good. Now legs together, bring it back. And then the other leg, come back with both legs and then one leg bridge. 2. Good. Up again. Leg. 3. You can do this in your own time too, you don't have to follow me. Up. Good. And down. 4. Again. 5. We'll do 10. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. How was that? A little different. Okay, next one. Let me get my thing. Ah, yes. We're going to go into quadruped. Okay. And then from here, we're going to reach, can you see? We're going to reach one arm forward. You can lean forward. And then we're going to come back into that child's pose. And then you're going to come back forward in child's pose. Okay. Reach and back. So maybe bring your hands a little bit, yeah, forward. Reach. Come back. 1. Good. And then reach. 2. Reach. 3. Reach. 4. reach, 5, reach, 6, reach, 7, reach, 8, reach, 9, reach, 10. Nice. Next one. We're going to reach opposite arm and leg out and then come down again. Cross, oops, and then down. It's kind of like a bird dog. And then you can even open up your hip. So from this one, sorry. So here, opening up that way. And around, open up, and then you can lift up that way. I'll just go through it. And then up. The same side, sorry. We've got the same leg. I'm kind of lifting up and reaching. That's too hard. Good. 5. You kind of want to make it as flowing as possible. 6. 7. 8. 9. Good. And that time, that reach position. 10. Good. So you should go a little bit longer there. So then we're going to go into this position. Okay, so quadruped, and then we're going to come knees together and reach that way. There's like a rotation. So I'm here in my quadruped, and then I bring my knees to the side and reach around. And then the other way, like that. So you should feel like some lengthening going on here as well. Okay, you guys got it? So let's do it together. Quadruped, knees together, tilt to the side. 1. The other. 2. The other. 3. And then lean back into that child's pose again, and then come through the other. 4. Back. Together. 5. Together. 6. Really flare those hips forward, away from your body. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. All right. All right, so next we're going to go into a kind of warrior pose. So yoga, you've got one foot this way, the other foot forward here. And then we're going to do our cars in this position. Okay, so I know it's going to be a bit weird. Hands across. 10 minutes left. Sometimes I just get cut off because I've got 10 minutes. So whatever movement we finish with, continue doing 10 reps or so. I'll tell you before we get close. So hands across, and then so you want your hips flat, parallel. This one toes pointing forward. And then from here, we're going to hinge forward like we did with our cars and rotating around that way. Good. Come to the center and then rotate the other way. So a little bit different. Good. Keeping that leg bent. So still tilting, tucking, rotating, rotating, tilting. Do 3 more. Last one. Good. And then we're going to go into like a warrior pose where we lean to the side like this. So your elbow comes over and then you can have your hand down and we're going to open that way and then come down. We'll do 10, right? 1. Breathing in, breathing out. 2. Breathe in. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. And gently come out of that. Good. Now we've got to do the same on the other side. So rotating around, so toes pointed forward, got the stable back foot, and then we're going to do our cross. So across, you're going to hinge forward, rotate, tilt, come behind, stretch up. You may feel it hitting different positions a little bit here, or hitting different muscle groups just because you're in this position. So most of your weight, except when you're leaning back, I guess, will be on that front leg as you come forward. Nice. I can really feel it tight in there. Your shoulders must be a little sore from those matador dips on Friday. Good. All right, finish off this loop. And then we'll come down into that position, hand to the ground. And then here we're going to open up for 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Tail. 9. And 10. Good. And come out of that. Well done. How much time do we have? 4 minutes. Okay. Let's see my next one. Okay. So next one we're going to do is opening up again, a little bit different. So we're going to come to the ground. You know the pancake, we're going to bring one leg in, the other leg out, and then we're going to reach across like so, and then you're going to rotate up, bring that hand behind, and lift the hips and reach back. So your hips are open here, and then we're going to come back down and then reach. Let's stop, reach, come back, have the hand stable, and then push and reach, and even look behind if you can. It's like kind of a back bend, and then come down. That's one. Reach, hand behind, and then up, two. Come back down, reach across, and up, three, two, reach across. Hopefully getting a little bit further as we go along. 5, reach. Find the breathing pattern that works for you. I just breathe in here, coming in, and then as I move across out, breathing in, breathing out. So let's do 3 more. Cross and down and reach. 2 more. Up, and then we'll do the other side. You're maybe moving a little bit forward. I don't think I am. Good. All right. Changing sides. So if we get cut off, I don't think we will. Just continue through your 10 reps. Okay. So in this position, I'm a little tighter, so my knee's going to come up. But try and get your knee down. Reach across, and then come up. 1. 2. Cross. 3. 4. 6. Cross. 5. 4. 6. 7. Cross. 8. Nice. Across. Get the air come on hot. 9. Last one. You got it. Cross, reaching. Really reach on these ones if you can. Last one. And reach. Nice. Okay. Okay, less than a minute. You can finish with me if you want. Bring your feet together.